Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks again to all the new people who subscribed to the channel. It's great. Getting quite a few new subscribers. Great. What it is, folks, obviously I'm expecting, because it's June the 2nd or June the 1st now, I'm expecting my next letter to come from the great BBC, of course, giving me a investigation again, more investigations by them, which I don't need to have an investigation because I'm not watching, I'm not paying. Whichever way they look at it, it doesn't involve me, but that's the way the BBC work. It's their investigation, not mine. I tend to do a lot of shorts because obviously shorts are different to the what video I'm doing now. They're just different formats, but I do shorts and I'm getting quite a good response, 400 or 500 views, which is what I want. I want to get the message across to as many people as I can and not to get fined at your doorstep. That's what it's all about, folks, not to get fined at your doorstep. And like I told you, the more people I can reach, the better. So that's what I'm doing, folks. I'm doing it to sort of let people know that you've got a right to say, no thank you, I do not wish to watch. We're not living in Russia yet. But like I said, if it has become state television, then if it goes on your council tax, which they're thinking about doing, then it becomes state television because, as I said, state television, like in Russia, they just tell you what you want to hear, what they want you to hear. Especially now with an election coming up, they could use it as propaganda, and they still do. All parties do use the BBC for their own political broadcast, what you want to call. So it's not changed over the years. It's not changed. With the election coming up, I've got one little thing for Mr. Labour guy or Conservative guy or Lib Dems or anybody in politics that want to get in, or the Reform Party. Reform. I call my channel Reform the BBC because it needs to be reformed, the BBC. That's why I'm doing this channel. So Reform, if they want to get some votes, they want to get some people on the chat, you know, on the votes on election day, maybe, or the Labour Party. What's his name? I can't remember the guy's name now. You know, whoever the leader of the Labour Party is now, I can't really remember his name. But it doesn't matter, you know. Maybe he could bring back the licence fee free for over 65s. Over 65, you're 65 and you're retired, you paid into the system, let's get a free TV licence, which is probably going to be £200 a year. It doesn't cost the government any money because all it's costing is £200 less money that the BBC are getting. It's a free policy really for the government. Say, right, over 65s don't have to pay anymore, like there was with the over 75s. But of course the BBC got the money off the government, right? That's what they did, folks. They didn't lose any money, they got it off the government. But you never know with politics. You never know what might happen, what they might decide to do, and probably nobody's ever thought about it, you know. And if they make that offer, obviously, when you're at a pensionable age, £200 a year savings makes a big difference when you're on a fixed income and low, especially the pensioners. The state pension now, you know, it's not great money. You know, you certainly miss the wage coming in if you're not working anymore. And you just get by all this stuff about you're better off with the pension now. You know, before, you know, the triple lock stuff, whatever you locked, doesn't make any difference. You still got to pay for bills. You know, you got to pay like anybody else. And of course, you're less able to pay because you've got a fixed income. But as I said, we'll see what happens. You never know. Somebody might, if anybody's going to to see a politician, go into one of the hustings, or if you meet a politician, ask him. From Reform the BBC, yeah, ask him, are you going to bring back the free TV licence? You never know your luck. Yes, folks, it's important if you're liking the video to give us a thumbs up, a like, share with other people, pass the message on. You're quite welcome to do that. The more people who you know, ring up and cancel the license, get the two-year exemption, like Inspect to See. That's all I'm here for. And of course, you know, that's what it's about. And subscribe to the channel helps my channel grow, and of course I thank you for that. And that's very nice of you to subscribe if you're liking the content or it's been useful to you. Leave comments and tell me if it's made a difference for you, and I will try and improve myself as well, try and make a video more interesting for you to sort of understand. Anyway, folks, like I said before, thank you again. And I say give us a like, and that's the best thing to do, get my channel moving again, you know, sort of into the algorithm, how YouTube works. I don't really know exactly how it works, but the more thumbs up you get, the more likes, the more people watch the video, you know, that's how it works. So anyway, thank you if you are doing that at this point here in the video. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it. There's an old saying, pigs might fly. I don't know, but I doubt it because, you know, they're still chasing over 75s people now for the licence fee, and harassing them by letters and stuff. And that's why I said before, you can get harassed all the time with the BBC. That's what happens. They just send out the letters, and like I said, I'm expecting one this month, June, the new month, and let's see what happens, folks. It's all going to be documented here for you to see what happens, and you know, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm expecting one anytime this week, to be honest with you, anytime. And what I do is the same as I normally do. I don't throw them in the bin. I'll show you to them. I document them here on the channel. And if you're new, like I said, new to TV licensing, and like I said, I hope it's going to be helpful for you by leaving some comments and telling me about it, and I'll try and help you as much as I can with my experience of not paying. So this is why I started the channel, so that anybody new to it can get some input from me, who's been doing it for, well, years, you know, 7 or 8 years at least, anyway, maybe 10 years. I can't remember exactly how many years. But on my channel, it's been 3 years now. This channel's been going 3 years. But like I told you, it's all documented here for you. What happens to me maybe happen to you. So, as I said, give us a thumbs up for the video to get wider on YouTube. You know, get more people to watch it. Like, subscribe, and leave some comments, which is quite good. I quite enjoy reading your comments now, because before, you know, there was some comments, some good comments, from bad ones, you know, where you get people, trolls, whatever you want to call them, but it doesn't bother me anymore. So, you know, if it's helpful for you, that's what it's about, because that way I can improve. You know, if you want to, you know, have a go at me, it's water off a duck's back, mate. Water off a duck's back. I'm Inspect to See. I'm not a great professional kind of filmmaker. I'm just an ordinary guy in the street driving a car, telling you about the BBC. And take it or leave it, really. I'll try and do some fancy stuff, you know, a bit of editing and stuff, but you're getting it straight from me, off the cuff, basically, in the car, as it is now, off the cuff, just talking to you. And that's how I wanted to have the channel, just more professional if I can, you know, better quality videos and sound and stuff like that. And I'm going to try and get into the studio, make myself a studio situation where I can talk to you better, do 1 or 2 live shows with people. I've just had so much to do recently with the death of my brother, my mum and dad getting dementia, stuff like this. So it's having the time to do things for myself. This is what I'm doing in the car, really. It's convenient for me to do it in the car and talk to you as I am now, you know. That's what it is, folks. It's just the way it is. I'm talking to you as it is. That's the way it is, folks. You know, this is it. This is what it is. As Robert De Niro would say, this is it. You know, that's what Mr. De Niro used to say in his films. This is it. You get it as it is. At the same time, don't forget, on a Sundays, I'm always on a live show with Andy Cabby on a 9 o'clock normally on a Sunday evening. The great Andy the Cabby, you know, Andy, there's his YouTube channel. You're welcome to go there and find me there if you want to chat, and if you want to join in with this show. I meant to ask Andy if it's okay if I did give him a plug. I don't think it minds, because I do support Andy. He's a great guy, really great community of people, and he talks a lot of sense. And hope to see you there on a Sunday night. That's Andy the Cabby. And of course, Andy the Cabby is coming up to 85,000 people, subscribers, supporting Andy's great channel. And he does a lot of things, and a lot of work. I hope he gets to 100,000 over the next 12 months or so. One other guy, of course, the great Chili John, who has done a hell of a lot for the situation with TV licensing over the years, you know, and he's been doing it. Of course, I think he's on 90,000, I'm not sure. And, you know, he'll be getting 100,000 maybe. And good luck to him. And of course, there's Chili John's, because he goes into a lot more depth than me. I'm just giving you a documentation, really, as it happens, and you know, all the letters that come to my address, it's all going to be documented here for you. And of course, things change. But like I said, that's what it is, folks. This is what it's all about. Having experience. That's why YouTube is so good. You can get information from other people on YouTube, and that's what it's all about. Finding things that you want to know, reassurance and stuff like this, that you're not going to go to jail, you're not going to get fined, you're not going to have a criminal record, that kind of stuff. So, you know, if you become life expectancy, there's no difference between me and anybody else. I'm not had any fines or done anything wrong. I'm not watching, I'm not paying. If you do that, there's nothing they can do. No matter what they try and say in the letters to try and scare you, it's only just a harassment in the letters they're saying to you. Harass you. That's what it is, folks. Just harassment in the letters. That's all it is, folks. Harassment. Anyway, we're going to leave it here now, because obviously I've had a chat to you. Thanks again to all the new people, like I told you, all the new people who subscribed to my channel. It's been great the last few weeks, you know, views wise. I think I got nearly 20,000 views this month, and that's the kind of figure I want to get to, you know, try and get the channel reaching more people. So if you give us a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, it would be a big help, of course, to the channel, to reach a lot more people. And we don't want anybody getting fined at the front door when they come knocking. Whatever you're doing, whichever way you're doing this, we don't want to see anybody get fined at the front door. These people here, these guys that come knocking on your door, they're not anybody to worry about. They've got no whatsoever. They're not bailiffs, they're not enforcement officers. They're ordinary guys like me and you, and all they're doing is trying to sell you as a salesman getting to buy your license. They may have a scanner, but don't sign anything. Just say no thank you, goodbye, and shut your door. That's all you need to do. If you do that, you'll be fine. Anyway, folks, I will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Bye now.